She picked a dirty street boy everyone ignored. Years later, he stood between her and death. In a quiet part of Enugu, where the roads are half tarred and half dust, lived a woman named Ngozi. Ngozi was not rich, but she was comfortable. She owned a small provision shop by the roadside. Every morning, you would see her arranging bread, pick milk, and sachet water while greeting passers-by. "Customer, you are welcome, oh," she would say with a smile. But behind that smile, Ngozi carried pain. She was a widow. Her husband died in a motor accident 5 years ago, leaving her with no child. Since then, life became quiet. Too quiet. At night, when she locked her shop and entered her small room, the silence would almost choke her. Sometimes she would whisper to herself, "God, even if now one pikin, just give me." But nothing came. One hot afternoon, while returning from the market, Ngozi noticed a small boy sitting near the gutter. He was dirty. His clothes were torn. His lips were dry. People were passing him like he didn't exist. "Abeg, shift, Joe," one woman shouted as she almost stepped on him. The boy didn't talk. He just looked tired. Ngozi stopped. "Small boy, where your people?" she asked softly. No answer. She bent down. "Are you deaf or you no want talk?" The boy shook his head slowly. After a long silence, he whispered, "I no get anybody." That one line entered Ngozi's heart. Ngozi took him home that day. People in the area started talking immediately. "Ah, Ngozi don't carry problem, oh. You don't know where that boy from. Those children fit be thief, oh." But Ngozi didn't care. She bathed him, fed him, gave him one of her late husband's old clothes. "What be your name?" she asked. The boy hesitated. "Chinedu." From that day, Ngozi gave him a new life. She enrolled him in a small nearby school. Even though money was tight, she managed. "Read your book well, oh," she would tell him every night. "Make you not suffer like me." Chinedu was quiet, but very observant. He watched everything. How Ngozi struggled. How she smiled even when she was tired. How some customers cheated her. One day he asked her, "Mama, why you dey help me?" Ngozi smiled gently. "Because nobody helped me when I needed it most." Years passed. Chinedu grew into a strong, smart young boy. Respectful, focused. But life was not completely peaceful. Some men in the area, local touts, began to disturb Ngozi. They would come to her shop and take things without paying. "Madam, now we dey protect this area, oh," one of them said one day. Ngozi forced a smile. "Okay now, take bread." But inside, she was scared. Chinedu noticed. "Mama, make I talk to them," he said one evening. "No," Ngozi snapped. "You no go put yourself for trouble." But trouble was already watching them. One night, rain was falling heavily. Ngozi had just closed her shop when she heard a knock. Bam, bam. Her heart started beating fast. "Who be that?" she asked. No answer. Before she could react, the door burst open. 3 men entered. The same tout. Mama Ngozi, today you go pay everything, one of them said, smiling wickedly. Her legs began to shake. I don't give Una everything I have, she pleaded. But they didn't listen. One of them pushed her. She fell hard to the ground. Another one brought out a knife. That moment, everything slowed down. Ngozi closed her eyes. God, that's why I could die.
Suddenly, leave her! A loud voice echoed. Everyone turned. It was Chinedu. But he was no longer that small, quiet boy. He stood tall, strong, eyes burning with anger. You touch my mama again, I go finish Una today. The men laughed. Na you, small boy? But before they could react, Chinedu attacked. It was fast, unexpected. He fought like someone who had been preparing his whole life for this moment. One man fell, another ran. The third dropped the knife and escaped. Silence filled the room. Ngozi looked at him, shocked. Chinedu? He rushed to her. Mama, are you okay? Tears filled her eyes. You came back.
Later that night, as rain continued to fall softly, Ngozi sat beside Chinedu. She held his hand tightly. You saved me. Chinedu shook his head. No, Mama. You saved me first. Tears rolled down Ngozi's face. That small boy she picked from the gutter had become her protector, her family, her answered prayer. From that day, everything changed. People in the area stopped seeing Chinedu as that street boy. They now respected him. And Ngozi, she was no longer alone. Sometimes, the kindness you show today becomes the miracle that saves you tomorrow. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because you never know, your one act of kindness today might come back and save your life tomorrow. And tell me in the comments, would you take in a stranger like Ngozi did?